MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network. And we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Number 59 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's 3 things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155 center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Leading off for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike. 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's popped up. Number 59 waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Michael.
Here's Michael Brantley. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
He throws him on the fastball there. Michael Brantley goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's George Springer. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through the spitful hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
And he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Zach Greinke will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So striding forward now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Number 44 will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Jake Lamb standing in now. Career line against Greinke. He's just 2 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Lamb tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-2 the pitch. This is pulled into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Still no score.
Leading off for Houston, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Batting seventh.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel.
Yulieski Gurriel.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. Strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Way outside. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Marte sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 28.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting
You know,
nine.
as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you
21.
can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Here it is. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Number 59 is under it near the mound.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, the 2-2. And this is popped up near second base. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now batting, Adam Jones.
Leading off for
Career
the
line
Diamondbacks,
against Greinke. He's
the
had
right
some
fielder,
success, 5 for 11.
Adam
He's taken him deep once.
Jones.
Skied into very shallow right. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Stepping in, Carson Kelly. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Stepping in now, number 59.
Number 59.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in now, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Brantley is under it. And the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, number 44, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, George Springer, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 to him now. Here it is on 3-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but foul. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit at third. Lamb is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Brantley is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
Digging in, number 27. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
So digging in now, Ketel Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big
hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. D-backs are down on 4 pitches, but they're on top 2-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Jones is there, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Fouled away. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 0-1 on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Peralta. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 10. Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Standing in, Jake Lamb. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
The third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Smoked on the ground to second. There is Altuve. And that's the first out.
The right fielder.
So with that,
10.
let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Jones, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
But speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. In now, Carson Kelly. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for Houston.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 28, Robinson Chirino.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Zach Greinke. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He popped out in his first trip. Well, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. Flores showing off his range. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Altuve on second. Brantley on at first with 2 down. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Ready with the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out in 5.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Nick Ahmed. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 59.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, number 59, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. First pitch on its way. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1. Ready once again. Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Number 27.
In now, number 27. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Astros nothing. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Alex Bregman.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1 and 2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Andrew Chafin, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peralta is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in, Jake Lamb. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb, his third home run of this series, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Josh James takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
The right fielder,
Stepping in now,
10,
Adam Jones.
Adam.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Into the box now, Carson Kelly, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
You're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Nick Ahmed will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Comes set, now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. We'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 38, Robbie Ray.
And again, there's out number 2. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all.
Right field, and that is off the here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider. Hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Left on to the 7th. X lead it 6-0. Now in game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our games. And he throws the fastball. A native of Tennessee. He was a 12th round selection player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for every solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
On for the second time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
It runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Archie Bradley comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 25, Bradley.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, Dave Altuve.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, pose for him in his last at bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch below. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind nothing. Right 3, and that's the third out. Astros go down 1 in a 6-0 deficit. For the 7th, as we check in with Heidi.
In the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out as fair as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thanks. Joe Smith comes out there in this one. Number 27. He came through with an RBI single in his last first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's going to need to.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, number 44. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let.
Its last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Archie Bradley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Now batting. The left fielder, David.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Standing in now, David Peralta. High and deep to right center. Back goes Springer to the track, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer so far in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Wilmer
second
Flores.
baseman, Wilmer.
Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Tap on another here as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
That's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Chris Davinsky enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding in, Adam Jones. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. The first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. On to the 9th now in game 3. Arizona's on top 13-0. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta's under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Yuli Gurriel. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks will look to finish off the sweep in front of the home faithful tomorrow night. They go up 3-0 here in the series as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
(13-0), the convincing final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Number 59 pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.